Today we're going to be hosting my talk show part 2. I'm here with my good friend MOJEE.
Yo, what's up, people?
What's it?
Very lucky to get a feature in the boy who is at Madman whatever talk show, bro.
Bro, it's like a rap, bro. Message rapping.
Yo, bro, I have to address both of your names, bro.
You say Madman Ash, that's all, bro. You don't have to like become Eminem, bro.
No, just the power of Eminem came inside me. Wait, hold on.
Wait.
Wait. That's not what I meant, okay?
Eminem came inside you.
Okay, yeah. But I'm very lucky to have this feature, bro. Coming onto this talk show / podcast, bro. So, what's the main topic today, my friend?
Oh man, you know what? Let's talk about the pyramids.
Alright then.
Let's talk about pyramids and how interesting it is.
Ooh, pyramids.
Yeah, like people always have the conspiracy theories aliens have made the Egyptian pyramids. It's
that's a common one, yeah.
Yeah, but like if you look at like how fast humans like progress, man, it's crazy. Like think about it. Like and people have like good like actual theories and shows. Like one guy like bought like 4 rows of the pyramid, not like a one by himself, and to show you it was possible by using the same techniques the ancient Egyptians did.
Oh really? I haven't seen this.
Yeah, it didn't be like an entire wall, like I would say 5 meter long, 3 rows high, three bricks high.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, he showed how it's done. It's really interesting. I liked it. It's like one of the coolest stuff in the world. But yeah, again, people always like aliens did this. Oh my god. But again, I don't think so, man. Like humans are just like creative. And then there's the other conspiracy theory that aliens made us. I was like, what? Because they always say that the doubling size of the human brain is a bit unnatural.
Yeah.
In the evolution scale, because if you think about it correctly, like we are quite smarter than our like predecessors and ancestors, and
we have developed basically.
Yeah, like our brains are pretty powerful towards like if you look at the silverback gorillas and other sapiens, were pretty cool. And the other thing is there are other species of hominids like us, but none of them somehow survive, which is also a bit crazy, you know, if you think about it. It's either we killed every single one of them, our species, or something happened like in between. That's what people always say, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting topic, I would say. Like I don't know if I'm fully correct or not, but yeah, I know that much. And have you seen all this cool stuff people be finding in the ocean, man?
Oh,
yeah, you're busy. But yeah, like,
no!
Yeah, like all these people be finding all this interesting stuff in the ocean. It's crazy. Like I think like this year alone we found a few new species of, like, was it lizard or something, like not like marine life in the ocean. Like every year we find new marine life in the ocean. It's crazy.
Yeah, we will, because we haven't even discovered like half of the ocean.
Not even half. We've only discovered like
was like 6, let's say 10%.
I think 20-30%. We know more about the surface of the moon than our own ocean. Yeah, that says a lot. Because it's either NASA found something crazy, or something happened where like people don't want to go back to the ocean. Because NASA was ideally like a ocean exploring company. They started exploring oceans first before space travel. So
I'm so dumb. I didn't even know all this.
Yeah, so NASA was first the ocean place, and then they started doing all the ocean stuff and whatnot, and then it's either they found something in the ocean, or they got bored, or they're still in the ocean and still doing space projects on the side. But I don't know. But it's interesting, man, because if you look at NASA's history, they started as an ocean company. It was cool, and then they left all that for space. for some reason. It's interesting, I would say. And the other thing, people say Megalodon's alive. I'm like, there's like no way. There's only like the thing about Megalodon is so huge. There's only a certain amount of species that will only eat. And the thing is, in the era the Megalodon was born in, like was, like they got outgunned basically by the giant lizard thingy. I think is it Mesozoic? I forgot the name. So basically,
it's a really tongue twister name basically. Yeah.
It's a very big lizard that said, "Nah, like who cares, bro? Who cares about this land stuff? I'm going back to the ocean." And we went back to the ocean and became this like apex predator that just hunted everything.
I know which one you're talking about, yeah.
I forgot. Malazine? I forgot the name. Hold on, let me Google this up. Lizard dinosaur water.
Lizard dinosaur water, yes.
Yeah, it came up actually.
It did actually come up. Oh, what's the name?
Mesosaurus, basically. Mosaurus. Mosaurus? Mosasaurus. Yeah, this thing was how much Mosasaurus size? I think it was, yeah. So it was 39 to 24 feet.
Oh wow.
So it's a big board too.
Yeah.
So it's 17 meters. So almost 20 meters. Yeah, so it's a big boy, and these guys were the ones that was hunting the megalodons.
Yeah.
So these guys. Oh wow. Yeah, these guys were hunting megalodons. So
they're going after things that are like almost 10 times bigger than them.
No, I think megalodons were around the same size as well.
No. 17 meters.
Yeah, how big
are wait. If what's 100 feet? 100 to 200 feet converted to meters?
I don't know. I'll do the megalodon survey. I'll give you. Okay, so megalodon size was they were same size. So megalodon size were roughly 15 to 18 meters.
18 meters, yeah.
Where these were 17 to, I would say 20. They got a bit bigger.
Oh wow! So
they were a bit bigger and more ferocious than megalodons, basically.
Oh wow!
And I think megalodons well, more like, I think, freshwater sharks, or not fresh, saltwater sharks.
Yeah, saltwater, yeah.
And I think they were more into the warmer region, but back then Earth was more warmer than now.
Yeah.
So it's getting a bit colder now, so they couldn't survive to the Ice Age either. So I don't get how they would be alive now, because first of all, they got out hunted, they got out seasoned. So it makes no sense to me, man. And I don't understand why people want them to be alive. They'll be horrifying. They'll easily be hunting humans. It will be like a little quick snack for them.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, like
bro.
Yeah, if you think about it, that'll be terrifying. It'll be so hard to go out in the ocean because these things are so massive. At that point, they'll start attacking small boats. Yeah, and then the thing is, though, what would they eat? Like the natural food source would be like whales or something. Like whales or something big, because they need a lot of nutrients if they're that massive of an animal. You gotta remember, the size is a big option. That's why these big animals like the whale shark, sperm whale. I don't know. Sperm whales is, I think, a carnivore thing. Well, blue whales and most whales are all filter feeders. Unlike most big mammals and stuff that like that are big, they don't go and eat stuff. Like,
so yeah.
You get what I'm saying. You pick up what I'm putting down. So most animals, like these things, are always dangerous and whatnot. But yeah, like if you go, like whale sharks will swallow you whole, but you might have a chance of surviving if it's not too deep. You can swim out of their blowhole. Well, that's what you can do with the things. What's it called? Whales, but whale sharks not so much.
Yeah,
it's pretty interesting though. Back to aliens, do you think they exist?
Oh, 100%.
Because
we're like a speck in this whole universe, bro. So 100% there's life out there.
Yeah,
100,000%, bro. Like,
yeah, because I was looking at a podcast, and the scientist said there's a chance that every like galaxy might have a high percentage of one planet being full of life, which I'm not surprised. No, which I'm not surprised. Like a galaxy itself contains billions and billions of planets on its own.
Yeah.
So even one of them might have a chance of life. And the thing is, there's a saying, right? That it's either the universe is full of life or we're the only ones that got lucky. And both things are terrifying.
Yeah.
Because if it's full of life, there's full of intelligent life. That means there's a lot of conflict that can happen in the future. And if we're the only ones, that's another terrifying thing. We're just all alone in this massive, vast universe.
Yeah. Like we have no clue what's out there, bro. Like
we have vague ideas, but that's about it. Like vague idea. We kind of understand black holes, like a very little bit. Like we don't know what a black hole looks like that well.
Yeah.
We see the event horizon. That's about it. Like black holes are just massive holes, and the reason why it's black holes, always see is a massive black hole. When you do the thing. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, the universe is crazy because have you looked at some pictures like of the universe?
Oh, I have, bro. That's what I'm saying. But it's just fascinating at the same. It's fascinating but scary at the same time.
Because I think there's a photo that one of like a Voyager satellites took was a photo called, I forgot what's it called, but it's like the Pillars of God or something like that, or the Hands of God, and it looks majestic, man. It's beautiful. Like it looks like they had like a hand of a god or something like that, man. It's like amazingly beautiful, like this deep purple pink mixture, really with white. It's like a gas, but it's like a gas cloud, but it's beautiful, man.
Oh wow.
It's crazy beautiful. Like wow. And have you heard the news that like SpaceX wants to go to Mars? And setting up for Mars missions. It's crazy, you know, like talking about colonizing planets now. It's like far out. And in like the next few years, we'll be seeing like Mars being colonized, getting nuked or something, atmosphere being changed.
There's another thing, that like over time goes, all of us, like all the planets are getting further and further away from the sun. So from our solar system, all planets but this is not like by minute, it's like light years away, bro. So like by light years, bro, what's it called? In this solar system, basically most planets will be gone. They'll spin off somewhere else.
That is a possibility.
No, it is happening slowly, like slowly.
And the other possibility is that the sun's growing as well. You know that, right? Sun has a lifespan of only like a few billion years.
Yeah.
So eventually it'll just grow enough to grow to the point where it'll just eat up Mercury, Venus and Mercury.
Yeah.
And then it'll just engulf Earth in just flames. And then Earth will be nothing. But that depends on the sun. It could cut down to a few short millennia if anything goes wrong.
Wait, anything could happen like tomorrow. Just like the next second, next minute, bro.
Yeah, the next.
What happens in the future is like no one will be able to know.
Yeah, and there's another thing called if for some reason our trajectory of the sun rotation messes up and we get thrown out of our rotation sphere into the abyss, we will just die instantly. If our planet breaks its gravitational pull. Even if because the moon's going away every few seconds, it just moves away slowly.
Yeah, even our moon is just gapping away from us, right?
Yeah, so eventually we're gonna have no tides, and that's gonna ruin everything as well.
Yeah.
Because the
Honestly,
moon
bro,
is a very important place.
Mm. Like,
Yeah.
thinking about all this, it's like, obviously you're gonna be scared, right? Because, like, there's nothing that we can manage. Like, we can't do anything about it.
Well, saying that, humans are getting to the point where we're thinking about like building this thing around the sun, basically, that just gives us unlimited power, the power to control the sun's direction.
Eh?
I forgot what's it called, but it's like basically we harness the sun's own power, and we use its own power to move it. So we're using the sun as a transport system around to go to different galaxies and solar clusters and whatnot. Like if you, yeah, it's possible. Like with a few more advancements in human history, we could become really powerful at the point where we'll colonize the entire solar system. So we can start living in the cloud of Venus, go to Mars, live in some other planets that are like the moons of Saturn, like I think Europa.
That would be amazing, bro.
Yeah, and then we can build like these OP stuff that just shoots through. Like, do you know who Kalkazad is by any chance?
What's this?
Kalkazad. They're a YouTube channel.
Kalkazad. Oh, YouTube channel. Oh no, I haven't heard about them. No.
I forgot. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. They have this awesome like animations, like that show you how like humans can do all these cool stuff, but we need the right tech. That's about it.
Yeah.
At this point, humans are only restricted by our technology. I'm not even lying.
Yeah.
At this point, our technology limits us. If we had more advanced technology, like for example, we go to sci-fi stuff. For example, we actually have alien tech, right? And we figure out how to use every single one of it. If we even manage that much, the advancements in humans will be so goddamn crazy.
Oh yeah, bro.
Like I think the flying car pre-orders already started.
Really?
Yeah, so it goes for 300k. The pre-orders already started. It's gonna be here by 2025.
2025. Really?
That's what they're saying. I hope it's not a Cybertruck prank and it just says it never comes to see the daylight.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't think Cybertruck has come out yet, right?
I think there was one prototype that's been on the road, but other than that, nah.
That sucks for the people who actually bothered to pre-order it. Because if you think about it, a lot of people did pre-order and it never showed up to their doorstep. And now it's beyond point where there's no point in pre-ordering that useless thing when you can get something from Hammer, GMC, Ford.
First of all, they will do way better than it.
Rivian did a bit, but they're closed off now and they're useless. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Okay, let me try to find Caucasus. But yeah, like these, like it's like so stupid, bro. Like Tesla had a good opportunity to make market in that SUV division where they completely failed.
Yeah, same with the Roadster. That thing hasn't been on the road as well, eh?
Yeah, neither has Roadster.
I don't even know when that's coming out.
Again, it might be a Cybertruck prank where it just never comes to show.
Talking about space, bro, like, what's it called? I wonder how it feels, to be in space. First of all, the scary part is going in a rocket from here. Well, and
rockets are then more safer than ever because they're actually sending people to space now.
Yeah, I know. It's just that the G-forces that you will feel, like.
Yeah, you will feel, I think, 7G almost. Which is pretty a lot of like, so 7 times the body weight on you. So how much do you weigh? If I weigh 90 kgs, okay. So what's 90 times 7 is
Damn, 630 kg.
Yeah, 630 kg on you at that one point. Just in an instant, you just feel 630 kgs on you.
Damn, bro.
So yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, you feel that much weight because of the amount of speed you're going.
It's like, imagine like in another universe, right? Another solar system. Over there, like we're either way more advanced than right now, or we're like not. Well, let's say, like Stone Age. So like we have any possibility, because we're just a
Okay,
speck, right?
talking
Like,
about other planets, the thing is, bro, life will be so different on these other planets. First of all, you gotta think about just gravity alone. If they have more lighter gravity, their bone structure will be much more different. The shapes will be more different. Because if you know, okay, so do you know what world building is?
what then?
World building.
World building.
Yes, you know what that is by any chance? It's like a cool thing. It's not a game or anything. It's what it's a genre of people that build different worlds. Of Avatar. Avatar is a perfect representation of world building. The person who did it is a professional world builder. He builds worlds, so he built the entire. So see how all the animals are realistic and everything.
Yeah.
And because he's a world builder, he's done the research, done the science on how these animals are meant to live in this area, and they've. You notice every single animal has 6 limbs.
Oh yeah.
Because that's the trait of the Avatar world, excluding the two, like, what, two-legged, like the 2 4-legged people, like the people like 2 legs, 2 arms, excluding them. Everything else has 6 legs. Google this up. Every single Avatar animal has 6 legs, and they have the same features and the same gene pool. Basically, that's world building, where everything is scientifically accurate as possible. So if you want to know more about world building, there's a really cool YouTube channel. I think it's called Curiosity something. Let me check this out real quick. I watch them all the time. They're so awesome to watch because it's not only that they show like one world building, they show tons of different world buildings and like cool stuff about different planets and all this. Curiosity Archive, so tons of different ways of different planets, different stuff, different dimensions and all this crap. So there's a world, right, that has way less gravity than Earth, to a point where like whales can swim in the sky because of how like gravity is there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, go on Netflix. There's an entire world building show on Netflix. Yeah, series as well. It's pretty. Like, the thing is, world building is basically our imagination of different planets, but to a T in scientificness. So it's fully scientifically accurate as far as our understanding of science goes. So but again, I don't think our law of physics is gonna apply to space.
Oh no, 100% not.
Because you can't understand. For example, what if every goddamn galaxy has a different law of physics? That'll be just stupid.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Like one planet's gravity will be 10 times heavier than this, and it runs in different physics. For example, a planet can do magic, for hell's sake. Where does physics go in there then? The other planet can just make rock into water, bro. Then how does our physics work then? It makes no sense. Like, you gotta understand, there's some planets, like there's a planet in the universe that's few light years away. It's fully made out of diamonds. Its inner core and everything is made of diamonds.
Yeah.
So basically, if humans get to a point where they're super colonizing and go everywhere, we can just get infinite resources, infinite diamonds. If we get that vast, first of all, if you think about it, if humans get that big where we can colonize planets, we would need resources of planets. Like, we would need to conquer enough, like, our planet. We would have to start mining planets. Just to feed our populace.
Population, yeah.
Yeah, like you think about it. Like we're sitting at 7 billion just in one planet, right?
Hmm.
And then just imagine 10 other planets, 70 billion people.
Think, bro.
Then
Wow.
imagine 20. Like, bro, it'll be just getting worse and worse. Like,
We'll just be slowly
like what?
destroying
Like
the
20
planet.
planets. So 20 planets for 7 people. It'll be like we will have a population around what, like 140,
Yep, 140 billion.
140 billion people. Mouths to feed. Clothes to need to wear, get fuel to fill up the whatever spaceship, car, residential, money, water system, heat, electricity. Bro, you got, if you think of it as like a massive scale, the amount of power and sustenance humans would need would be crazy.
Yeah. So, what planet is what's it called? The most similar to Earth? There was a couple.
There's a couple, but again, they're all. Some of them are tidal locked. Some of them are too close to the sun. Some of them have different types of gas. They might be similar to Earth, and they might have somewhat similarness. But again, you gotta understand, Earth is one of the more rarer planets out there.
Yeah, like what's it? It's the perfect planet for human beings, bro.
For human,
Yeah.
for human beings.
For human beings for like a long run. So like
Yes.
even if you stay.
We're just on different stuff.
Yeah, bro. Talk show, bro. Podcast tonight, bro. We're talking about space right now, bro.
Space.
Space. Yo. Here we go. Fun fact. When you fuck someone in space. Fun fact. Hold up.
Hold on, what if I turn up Ashes volume? Well, speaking of Uranus, I think it's a gas giant. So, if I remember correctly, Uranus, Saturn, Neptune are all gas planets. Okay, yeah, so Uranus, Neptune, Saturn, Jupiter are all gas giants. Like, imagine that, remember that one time people thought Neptune's full of water, it's got water. Yeah, no. Neptune is not full of water, it's just the color of the gas on that planet.
Yeah.
Like, it's so weird, man, if you think about it. Like, I remember when I was in in intermediate, like, draw a planet of an animal that lives in whatever planet you think of in the solar system. Or like, Neptune is full of water. No, it's not. But it'd be hella interesting. A planet is fully water.
It's full, 100% water.
It'd be like some Nautical where these like insanely giant animals would be just running rampage.
So you tell me.
Imagine. That'd be crazy. Like super crazy because like because the amount of land, like the amount of like, if you give it enough evolution, you would have like like super predators that be like like almost 100 meters. That'd be it'd be crazy, like in the deep darkest areas, just like these massive predators, massive whales. It'd be crazy. It'd be dope to look at though. It'd be like Subnautica basically.
Yeah, unlimited possibilities, bro. It's a planet full of water.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Then like,
but it's not what's it called? Habitable, like what's it called?
we can't live in their planet.
Depends.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
For
thing
humans,
is,
it's not habitable. Yeah.
no, as soon as you enter a gas giant, you'll die mostly instantly. Unless you've got a suit that protects you from heavy gravity pull, like tons of pressure, tons of lightning storms, tons of force and gale force winds. That's basically what gas giants are, just death. Like, don't go to the gas giants, go to Europa. If I remember correctly, Europa is a methanol-rich landmass. And the thing about Europa, it's got liquid nitrogen, as a methane, running through everywhere.
Oh yeah.
So it's got liquid, like it's got somewhat of water, like liquid nitrogen or methane. I keep forgetting which chemical it is that's running liquid there, but there's liquid in that planet. Not moon.
Oh, yeah.
It's a moon, but it's running liquid. So that's intriguing. Does it have life form at that point? That's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah.
Because there has been some like satellites that have been flown past and taken photos, but that's about it. We've never gone into Europa and had a like full on view and seen how the whole planet moon is.
Yeah.
It'd be cool though, like you see little like some kind of lives that have evolved to live in like high chemical environments like that. It'd be cool. Like we wouldn't be able to live in it, but they will be awesome.
It will. So, I don't know the question. No, I forgot.
Go for it.
Yeah, no, I forgot.
Okay.
Oh, shit, it came on my mind, yeah.
Yeah, and there's a planet that has glass raining sideways.
Wait, glass what?
Raining sideways.
Right, so how's that possible?
Yeah, so if I remember correctly, this planet is tidal locked. So if you guys don't know what tidal locked is, so it's a planet that does not rotate at all. So one side is constantly facing the sun, and the other side is constantly not facing the sun. So one side is super hot, other side is super cold. In the middle, in the equator, it's somewhat alright. So so this planet, right? So it's got gale force winds running 24/7 all around the planet, right? So and it's raining there constantly. And it rains, so on the cold side it rains rock, right? And on the hot side, the rock melts and turns into sharp glass.
Oh wow!
So it just and then so it runs sharp glass all the way around to the cold side, turns into hot rock again, comes back around to the hot side, melts up again, turns into sharp glass, and just that constant spin of super gale winds running sideways with sharp glass.
Oh wow!
If I remember, if that's the top of my head, if I remember correctly, but it rains glass sideways. It's crazy, man.
Rains sideways. Wow.
Yeah, it's just like imagine like going to a planet, all of a sudden just what a beautiful. Oh, this planet's awesome. Just death instantly. There's like so many cool planets out there, man. Like we think about a lot of planets that might contain life, but we don't know. And we're not too sure. But like, I'm sure there is, man. There's no way there can't be. There's no way, man. The universe is just extremely huge.
Yeah.
And like, if no one, like, we can't even comprehend it, but if there's an example, the best way is we're a grain in the Sahara Desert. We're a grain of sand in the Sahara Desert. That's how small we are.
Same here. This exact comparison, bro. There's unlimited possibilities out there that we don't know of.
If anyone wants to imagine how big the universe is, that's how big it is. But people know how big the Sahara Desert is. It's massive, right?
Yeah.
And with that one small of grain of sand in that massive field of grain of sand.
That's just our universe, by the way. There's so many other universes out there.
That's the theory that there's a multiverse.
Bro, it's just wow.
And then that gets more crazy because like multiverses are like this. There might be one multiverse where it's exactly the same. There's not a fucking single difference. So there's another multiverse. We're having the same conversation. We're doing the same shit. There's no difference. And there's another multiverse where you could be a goddamn female like me, and then I could be a goddamn transgender dragon or for something. I don't know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Like the thing is, the universes are crazy. Like that multiverse theory just goes to another beyond BS,
Who knows,
bro.
We were probably born into a different universe in our previous life. We were a different universe, bro. Who knows?
Who knows? At that point, I don't know anymore because it's just crazy. Because once you go to multiverse, physics just makes no sense at that point. Science is out the window. Because you don't know what's out there, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Ah, man, it's just crazy, man. Like at the point bro, like I don't know how to explain this, but humans are just so unadvanced and not prepared for how big everything is.
Yeah.
And the thing is, that's not good in a way, because if you look at our society as reaction to shit nowadays, it's just so they're bored of everything. Like the United States even came out and said aliens are real.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, okay, what's the next big thing?
Yeah.
Like in Mexico, like literally, they had a whole press conference and no one gave a shit about it.
Yeah.
Like no one at all cared about this press conference. They were going so hard to find. Yeah, so in the if you don't know this, and the guy who actually did the so okay, I'll start from scale one. So the press conference was about a dude who works in a secret agency. Well, he was employed by the government or someone in the government to investigate all these crash landings and UFO phenomena, and he found a fuck ton of evidence, but he cannot speak about it because if he does, he's going to be thrown in jail for it. So he's being very, very careful about what he says. That's why he needs a press conference to talk about everything and to get permission to talk about everything. So in the press conference, he cannot say the whole gist of what he has seen with his own eyes, but he can only say what he is allowed to.
Yeah.
So there's a bill being passed around in the US where whoever has alien take on them has to reveal themselves. If they don't, they will not get any more funding from the government. So basically what it's saying, you're getting funding from the government right now, but if you don't come out and say if you're not having aliens if you have aliens with you and you don't tell us that, you're not going to get the funding from the government anymore. So basically it's just saying that just come out and just tell us if you're doing this, because the thing about this shit is it's so like so break down into different parts, but the USA is kind of just like so weird with how they run this government. Is like not everyone knows what everything's about.
Yeah.
So for example, there's a division that does alien stuff and that's about it. No one knows, not the president, not the vice president, not anyone else knows about this shit. Just that individual division, that's it. It's crazy because people say Area 51 is this secret fucking thing and whatnot. Look at Los Noches. If you see where Oppenheimer did his nuclear bomb experiment, New Mexico, there's a massive lab there.
Wait, really?
with guards and shit, and this whole place is filled with scientists.
Wait, what's the code?
Go to Los Noches, New Mexico Science Lab. Search it up on YouTube, Google right now. It's a massive lab in the middle of nowhere.
Wow.
You would have if you watched the movie Oppenheimer. That's where the nuclear bomb was made. You might have. It's a pretty interesting place, but the thing is, not a lot of people know about this. There's a massive lab in the middle of nowhere. Like, it's in the middle of the goddamn desert.
Sorry, no subsistence, bro.
And the thing is, this full of scientists mostly over there.
So, is this a reinforced area or?
Reinforced area. Google it right now.
I did, but nothing much came up.
So if you go on Los Noches, New Mexico. Oh, fuck you. New Mexico. Can you even hear me? New Mexico Los Noches Science Lab. Okay. New Mexico. Los. No.
You ain't appearing offline, my boy. You ain't appearing offline, by the way. Oh, yeah.
Los Alamos. Oh, it's, no, my bad. Los Alamos, I think, not Los Noches.
Oh, I searched of Los
Alamos.
Man told us some place off St. Rose, bro. I was like, wait,
sorry,
my
bad. My bad. That's my bad. Yeah, National Laboratory, I think it's called.
Yeah. It's in the middle of nowhere, so it's a massive lab.
It's a massive lab, bro. Oh, there you go. Just search up New Mexico Los Alamos National Laboratory. This place is like, it's got very high tech and it's massive. It's massive. So if you go on Google Images, this is the entire lab. It's this massive lab in the bloody desert.
Any conspiracy of what actually goes on in what's it called?
There's a lot of conspiracies people be talking about, and I can't remember correctly what's all about. People be talking about aliens and shit here, some weird vibes, some like tons of random experiments going on there about the human body and mind and all this fucked up stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like literally. Like this town's mostly full with scientists. It's so intriguing, bro. Like, bro, like, and the thing is, Russia and China are on this as well. They're doing their own experiments about with aliens as well. Conspiracy-wise, that's what the conspiracy is. That Russia, China, and the US having an arms race with alien races, an alien tech now. So basically, if you think about it, whoever cracks the code on this alien tech wins.
Yeah. So
imagine if you crack like alien tech, you know how it works A to Z. How powerful will you be? Like, basically, it's easy dubs, yeah. But it's so OP if you think about it, like, because if you look at the gimbal, so if you guys, do you guys know what the Tic Tac incident is? Incidents, I can't English. So the Tic Tac incident is basically Tic Tac incident. Incident, Tic Tac incident. So basically, these Air Force pilots were out on a training mission. They got a call from their radar or the commander, whoever this team was, to go check out this area. There's some fucked up shit happening here for 2 weeks straight. Can you guys check it out? They go there. There's this weird unidentified craft just sitting on the water. And this Commander Davidson or whatever, I forgot his name. David Sanders or something like that. Pulls up to it, near it. That thing flying right beside him, bro. Next, in a few seconds, boom, it's gone. And he's in a military Super Hornet. Back then, it was super new. That thing's gone, bro. It's like, it's just, how most things press speed and they slowly go away. Now this thing was like a bullet, bro. It just went, it's gone.
Oh wow.
And he saw that, and he's this guy's a military commander, and he speaks about this. And he was in that press conference too. He was in that press conference. Yeah, in the massive alien press conference, he was there too. So, yeah, like, I think is at that point where we're actually, talking about aliens and no one's been caring about it, so I'm like, wow. But yeah, we're at this point where we might be starting to encounter aliens. Or have alien tech. Eventually in the near future, I feel like we might see more alien stuff.
I was like, yeah,
no worries. But I'm not surprised about it, yeah. Oh yeah, 100% is possible. You just speak, bro? Just speak? You just speak, bro? Just speak, you just speak, bro? Just speak, you just speak, bro? Nah, I cannot hear you on my broadcast for some reason. Nah, I cannot hear you on my broadcast for some reason. I don't know why, it's just you. I don't know why, it's just you. I don't know why, it's just you. That's weird because like you and Moiz have the same amount of volume. Like same amount of volume setting for me. So I don't know why it's not it's just you. In every YouTube and anything, it's just you.
That's odd.
Like is it for your party settings? Is it like does it say always allow your voice to be shared?
Yeah.
Just double check.
Yes, sir, it does.
I don't know why. It's so interesting. It's so interesting because if for Moiz is perfectly fine, I just can't hear you.
Is this better then?
Hold up.
Right. Check now. So I brought my mic closest to the check now. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello.
It's a bit better. It's a bit better.
Hello.
It's better basically.
So I gotta have the mic.
It's better basically.
Hell no.
No, not ultra close. Put a bit away. 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 Just doing something. Oh boy, you check from your end. Yeah, on the stream, right? Yeah, that's why I quickly turned it off. But can you hear yourself now on the stream?
Let me see.
More high on the party setting as well. But that's annoying. But I can't hear your volume, your feedback.
Hold on, let me talk. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm like quiet, bro. You can like just barely hear my voice. Oh, what?
I don't know why it does that. Like I have no clue why it does that. Because like Moiz is smooth as it could be. You are super quiet. And for me, like your volume's higher than Moiz's. Your microphone voice is higher than Moiz's microphone voice. So I don't know why. It's just you.
My streams, like both of your boys' voices are like perfectly fine and hearable.
Do you have another mic by any chance? That you can use?
I can connect to the parties from my phone, but
Nah, that would be just rough audio.
Headset wise, I don't have any other thing.
No, that's
Headset
cool.
wise, I don't have another headset.
No, that's cool. But that's I don't know why I cannot hear you individually. It's so weird. Because you've disconnected and reconnected so many times and it's just never fixed itself.
I don't know. Could be because there's something in settings there.
I don't know, bro, because I've gone through settings countless times. You're fine.
I don't know. Let me see my settings.
Maybe it's your settings where just say broadcast safety.
Sound is good.
Let me check.
Audio output. And that's normal.
This is why I want to get a PC. It'd be so much easier.
Oh, for PC, I already set up all my PC stuff from my laptop.
Yeah, I can just run through Discord.
Not through Discord. Like, what do you call it? OBS. What's this? I use OBS Studio.
OBS Studio, what's that?
Yeah.
What's OBS?
It's like the audio stream openings and so it's all your stream stuff basically. So it's like the app where you set up it has your like main Twitch screen and then all your add-ons like let's say you can have a stopwatch in your
Oh, here you go, OBS
or you
Studios.
get like a new follower it will show in the middle of your screen like example.
I don't know if I can download this on my Chromebook.
No, you need a laptop for that.
Because my laptop has the app, it's like your dad's one where it's got like it's the Lenovo one, so it's got the like the Play apps. So yeah, so it's got Windows, Max, and Linux, but I don't know which one to use. Because I got Windows. Does this support Windows?
What? OBS is just like the app.
Because I can download stuff on it like a normal like phone.
Yeah, so just use Windows. But my laptop, the HP Envy I have, that's Windows like that.
Yeah. This is a Lebanon, but it's a Chromebook. That's the thing. No, I'm using Chromebook just before virus reasons.
I've been using my laptop for like, I don't know, probably 3 years now, 4 years. I haven't gotten a single virus, and I got like everything now. I got literally everything. Like, you know.
So maybe because I'm planning to switch to a PC in the near future because gaming wise much better.
See, I'm possibly getting a PC just for this weekend and next weekend, possibly.
Okay, yeah, because if I'm gonna get a PC, but I'm gonna get a pre-built one.
No, people, yeah, sure, because everybody does pick it up properly.
Because okay, so PC wise. There's an interesting one I saw going for 1.5.
Well, if you want help, then just ask and I'll be glad to.
Yeah, there's one going. There are a few going for sale in PB Tech. I want to check those out. Oh, here you go, Goblin.
I don't trust PB Tech that much.
Why is this?
They don't have like that sort of a quality principles. Like you'd actually spend a bit of money for them to actually give you a decent PC.
Oh, I don't know then. I'm not that like. What about Mighty Ape?
Mighty app. Yeah, mighty app. Pretty awesome.
Because they've got a gaming PC, Goblin PC rig. Check it out.
Golden PC rig. Think I know what you're talking about?
It's a green PC with a very interesting cover. It's got Nvidia GeForce RTX 350, 80 GB, 16 GB RAM. It's got a ADM Ryzen 5000. It's got a 112 GB NVMe SSD. So I think it's got alright specs, and Mighty App's more trusted.
Yeah.
I was planning to go the Goblin PC, but it looks alright.
So mighty A. Yeah, Madman. Pre-built PC.
Hello!
Hello again, my friend.
You're talking about dicks now.
No, just think about PCs.
No, we're just talking about PC.
Because like the thing is, bro, in the broadcast settings, I can't hear Shafa at all.
Oh, what is this?
Like, if you want to hear him, you have to you have to be silent as hell, and hear for a whisper in the background to hear him.
Alright, that's for me as well. You, Ishabu, when you go to your party settings, right? You turn up your own mic's level. So even though if me and Junior turn you down, your mic level will always be up. Because I did that to Junior yesterday, and it worked. Oh no, I did my own voice, and when I watched Junior's video in the
morning today, my voice was clear, bro.
But for me, your voice has always been clear.
Wait. So you mean like you don't really sounds/devices and says adjust microphone? You go to party, right? You press the 3 buttons and you press voice check.
then you go microphone level, which is your own level. And then you don't put it all the way max, put it 3/4. That's where my one's at right now.
Tell me when you're doing it, so I'll double check on the stream.
Oh yeah, so go to your main
Audio
party,
mix.
then press more, then
Yeah,
press
so I'm at the
voice chat
okay. I'm at the
voice
party
chat.
audio settings,
and
and then adjust microphone level.
yeah, go 3/4.
Ish, you're working fine. In my broadcast, you're working fine. Check it out right now. You're working beautifully.
Oh, yeah.
Is that better?
Check on my broadcast. I think you're fine.
Oh, let me see. Unmute. Okay, 1, 2, 3, testing. Oh, my PC's overheating. Hold up. You need to build something for this thing.
Yeah, you're fine.
Your stream's waiting for me at the moment.
It's not opening. But yeah, I think you're fine. I can hear
your
you.
stream's just like loading.
Oh yeah, it's almost an hour long.
I can hear him, and I can hear Junior just munching on things.
I'll be, yeah.
Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, testing.
No, but I hear you perfectly.
Oh, yeah, now you can hear me. Oh, that's better.
Yeah. Okay, now we can finally go into in-depth talking. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go home, boy.
So, where did we leave off last time with Moiz?
What, man?
Space.
What were we at? We were on space, eh?
Yeah, what were we talking about again?
I don't remember.
So, okay, aliens. Oh, aliens. We're talking about aliens, yes. But yeah, like the universe is crazy, man. It's so
Yes.
goddamn crazy. It's just mind-boggling at this point. Like, have you guys seen all the cool photos the satellite drones take?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it.
The what?
It's beautiful.
And the satellites that take you when they go like super far from like Earth and our solar system. The voyages and all that. bro, Shuffles is in another plane of existence.
Yeah, he's in a different planet, bro.
Bro.
Bro, I'm just looking at the PCs at the minute. I'm like lost in the space stuff. Cause I don't understand or like know anything about space.
Well, I can tell you about, like, I remember I was at a wedding. I got so bored. I pulled out my phone and started reading about planets. I was like, what do I do, bro? And just started reading about planets.
Oh shit.
Like, is there like any new highs for? Oh yeah, have you guys seen Ronaldo wearing the full Muslim outfit?
No, I haven't. What is this?
All over
I actually
Insta.
haven't. No.
Ronaldo's wearing like a full like jewel and everything.
But as you're saying that, I'm just watching 4 frogs being cooked, bro.
Oh my god. Search it up. Ronaldo is full on wearing a jewel and everything. At this point, I won't be surprised he converts to Islam. It'd be crazy. And on other note, how's the weather today, bro? It's crazy, right?
Bro, garbage.
Weather's on something else, bro.
Bro,
It says
it's,
in the next 4 days, bro, it's gonna rain like 200 millimeters, bro.
oh my goodness. And we've hit we're starting to go to summer, by the way.
Yeah. Have you seen some of the pictures, bro? Like in places, there's
Yeah, South Island. South Island's
yeah.
flooding, yeah.
Bro, I don't even know what's going on.
You know, we're just having the coolest pool party,
South
bro.
Island's toast, bro.
Nah, bro.
Nah, bro, what do you mean toast, bro? It's wet bread.
Wheat bread, bro. Soggy bread, bro. No.
Literally,
No,
right
bro, it's
now.
wheat bixel.
Wheat bread.
Yo, bro.
By the way, people are trying to say that, what's it? Squids, like octopus, are aliens.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, people are, because some people are saying way back in the Cambrian explosion, octopuses were like they came from another planet and landed in a mixture of life and shit, and then just went with it and became part of our ecosystem. But I'm like, I don't know, man.
See, like, some people just, like... No, bro, some people just do too much drugs, if I'm honest.
No, I see it, because those guys are crazy if you look at them. Octopuses
Oh,
are...
bro.
Well,
Like-
a fair point, but like, yeah.
Nah, bro, some people just, like, on it too much, bro.
I bet you Chinese people, bro. They eat every single shit on this planet. They're like, oh, this is alien.
Bro, no, bro, squid and octopus is actually really nice.
Wait, what? What do you mean by?
I eat...
Well,
I eat it, bro.
have you
never
never had squid rings? You know,
Squid rings are like the best.
yeah, they're pretty nice.
Squid rings are legit like the best, bro.
But yeah, I'm searching right now. So alien DNA found in octopus genetics. Maybe.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, alien. So which alien, bro? Female, male?
Fact about octopus that proves they're alien. Yeah, it's just that the way their genetics is laid out is crazy, because they're ultra smart, they're super flexible, they're super good at camouflage, and they're very interesting.
Fair enough, yeah.
That's why people start suspecting they're aliens from another planet. They can't be from here. Because just look at them. If, for example, if because I saw octopus documentary, and this dude had built an entire relationship with this octopus, female octopus.
Wait,
Like,
what?
He didn't like.
Hold up.
Okay, I phrased that wrong. He had a good friendship.
Hold up.
He had a good
Hold
friendship. He had a good friendship with the female.
So the octopus was like, oh, bro, lend me your ear, bro. I'll just tell you everything.
Kind of.
So he inserted.
No.
So was this a male or female that was with friends
No.
with
More
the
like
octopus?
they were good friends. Nothing sexual.
Was it male or female?
So octopus was a female. The dude was a male, obviously. But this dude was really always into swimming. One day he found the octopus, and then the thing was a bit like he kept seeing it, constantly following him, and it was curious about him. I think it goes
Bro,
like
there's
this.
only one answer for this, bro. The only way they connected and knew about each other was there. The only way, bro.
Nah, it's nothing like that. So they got really cool. They were good friends. They were playful. One time the octopus almost died.
Into each other's brains, bro. 100%.
So basically, the point I want to make is eventually the octopus lady died from because when the octopus died. So the point I'm making is octopuses die when they give birth. Basically, all of them just die. Giving
Okay.
birth.
Yeah,
you're
we're
just
too deep into the
you're
story
making it
now.
sound even more worse than it is.
He didn't
I
fuck
feel
the
you're trying to
octopus.
prevent it from sounding it like that.
Yeah,
But you're making it sound like that.
I'm just saying the dude didn't fuck the
Hey.
octopus. Okay. Yeah, but there was no sexual relationship between.
Yes, did have sex with the octopus.
There was no sexual relationship between the octopus and the dude. The octopus got pregnant of her own volition with another male octopus. Okay.
Okay.
So they lay eggs, and the female octopus protect the eggs until they hatch, and then they pass away. But if the octopus lives, right, and then it teaches the children like humans do, if they could do that, they would be on almost the same part intelligence as us because they'll be handing down knowledge. That's what I wanted to get to. Is octopuses could, if their genetic evolution was a bit more, if their lifespan was a bit more longer, like humans, they could have been the same type of IQ as us, intelligent wise.
What's their lifetime?
Not long.
Merman's asked what's the lifespan, but man's like not long.
Bro, I don't
Not long,
know.
but that's a nice lifetime.
Hold on, let me search it up.
Best answer in the world, bro. Not long.
I don't remember.
Yes.
I remember the. Yeah, there you go. 1 to 5 years. So 1 to 5 years, octopuses live to. And the problem, that's it. Like I said, not long. The thing is, that's the problem. If they had a longer lifespan,
Bro, 1 to 5 years, bro. Damn.
yeah, they don't age that much. They
Hold
don't
on, bro. What are you searching up? Octopus
lifespan.
lifespan.
You don't believe me, do you?
105 years.
That's 3 to 5 years, bro. Not 1 to 5 years.
No, depends on the species, my G's.
3 to 5 years.
No, depends on the species. Common octopus live to 1 to 2 years. Great Pacific octopuses live to 3 to 5 years.
I just read that. Common octopuses.
Yeah.
No, I just read that part.
Yeah. So octopuses don't have a long lifespan. So that's the problem with
Oh, but they're
that.
pretty light for like how big they are as well.
Yeah, they're all mostly
No, they're
muscle.
also like pretty light for like how big they are.
They're not that
They
big.
only weigh like max 10, minimum 10 kgs or max 71.
Yeah, there's soft tissue. What do you expect? There's
Max
soft
71 though.
tissue.
Who's the 71?
They're not even massive muscle
Nah,
mass,
like
bro. They're soft tissue, bro. Shuffle. They're not like our muscle mass. Their muscles
No,
are
if I'm
so
honest,
different
like-
than us.
no. No, like
They're
I
really
understand
light.
though. Like, what I was expecting
I know
was
it's
like at least
surprising.
100 kgs max, bro. At least like
Nah.
100 kgs for max.
No, they're not
Like
that
70
heavy.
kgs is pretty
They're
low
super
for like
light.
their max weight.
The reason why they're super light is so they can move so fast.
Hmm.
No, yeah, true. They move real fast, bro.
Their
Yeah.
agility is something else, bro.
But again, if octopus lives for at least 20 years, they would have been among the same par as human IQ because they never grow
Yeah.
their young. That's one of the biggest issues.
Mm.
And that because they don't grow their young, they cannot pass down that knowledge that they learned, and so the young has to relearn everything. That's one of the biggest problems with octopus. They can't pass their, like, for example, this species is dangerous, this species is not safe, this plant is good to eat, yada yada yada, do this, you learn this. Because octopuses
yeah,
are
yeah.
good, octopuses are good problem solvers. They can learn how to open a jar, they can learn how to fix puzzles. They learn these things
wow.
on fly. Science have done the experiments. Octopuses are really smart. The
Yeah.
problem is they don't pass down that knowledge. Like elephants are super smart
Yeah. I've seen that.
because elephants won't see each other for years, and they'll still recognize that now that's James from back then, or that's Lena from whatever or whoever. They'll recognize each other, and they have an interesting way of talking. They don't talk to mouth. They have this like vibration that they send to the ground to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like a very interesting way of communicating as well.
Mhm.
And they're really like there was a elephant that robs people in Africa.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's grown to that smart.
What?
So this guy was transporting what was it, sugarcane or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So this actor, you know what the elephant does? Drops the tree in the middle of the road, walks over to the.
Oh, I've seen this video.
It's not a video. It's actually the elephant walks over to the
In the video, I've seen it.
the highest, and it just says get out of the truck. It doesn't say it, but it gives a nod, like get out of the truck or you're dead. And then you know what the elephant
I've
does?
seen this video.
It
Yeah.
shows the human that I can kill you if you don't get out of the truck and leave. I have the power to do it. So the guy leaves, and then the elephant does what he wants, and then he leaves eventually after he gets his fill. And that's that. That's the end of. That's how the ball
Damn.
rolls. Yeah, elephants are really smart. And the thing is, there was a farmer who killed, who was farming where the elephants came to the village, wanted a bit of food and more water, and he had a donkey, right? So the farmer basically grabbed his gun and then started shooting at the elephants and whatnot.
Yeah.
So the next day the farmer was out doing his thing. He comes back to his house or where the donkey was. He just finds the donkey mashed apart, everything ripped apart. He was not the farm. He went out shopping or something, and his farm was just ruined because he pissed off the elephants. So same thing happened to the next village, right? But the villagers gave elephants the food. Next day, the elephants like brought back some shit and like protect the village and whatnot. Good night. So yeah, they know who's a dickhead or not as well. They process the shit. They know emotion. They know who's good, who's bad. They understand everything.
Yeah.
So, there's the same guy, right? He sees an animal or anything. There's a guy, this animal, kill it or eat it for food. But He doesn't feel bad when he shoots it down or whatever. But when he sees an elephant, he's like, oh shit, that's an elephant. That's different, you know? Like, oh shit, this thing's different. Like, he knows, like, he sees it, right? He knows it, like, okay. Elephants are very similar to humans in a way.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, very.
Processing-wise, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, people looking for aliens, just look in our backyard. We've got full of them.
If you really put it that way.
Yeah.
It's really true.
Yeah, like...
Just look at Vindicta's forward. Huh?
Yeah, look at his sword.
Fam!
Man's got an entire species on his forehead, bro, just making a fucking village. Man's got this Stone Age for any species on his forehead.
Okay, no, bro.
Hey, that was pretty good, bro. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was really good. One more thing, okay,
I could have said that. Oh, I could just say something that's wrong, but I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah. One more thing, me and Moiz started off this podcast with architects of the ancient pyramids and whatnot.
Ooh.
Thinking back, bro, civilization back then was crazy. If you think about it.
Egyptians, very smart people.
Well, not the current
Imagine
Egyptians.
They had. No, not current. They're lazy fuck, right?
No.
They're egotistical. Right?
The thing is, the Egyptians back then are not the same Egyptians now because they're the ones that moved in. Because the Egyptians eventually killed each other out, or they died out, and then just a group of people moved in. So all the smart, like actual Egyptians, just disappeared.
Right. Imagine those Egyptians with technology nowadays. 50-50. 50 of them are dangerous. 50 of them good.
No, 100% of them terrifying. Because
why? Because they're all egotistic.
They're all egotistic.
Yes. Egyptians back then were built different.
If they get power,
because they had this their technology back then was fucking insane.
Back then, like the things that they did, bro.
And remember, this is
just wow. Just imagine they built pyramids, bro. They're tall as fuck. How?
Not just that. If you look at their art, like everything, it's so different. It's so amazing. Because
amazing as well,
this is like 200 BC or something as well. Not like what's it? What's the fucking called? The Steam Age or the Golden Age. This is back in the day when we were still playing with spears and bows and arrows. We didn't have machine guns. We didn't have anything like lead or anything like this. This is back when like fucking spider swords were a thing, saber-tooth lands were a thing, kind of vibe. This is back when humanity were figuring out shit, and these guys just make some magical stuff like this, bro. It's just they were different, and this
like
them
and
the Roman Empire. Those two were on to some different vibes, bro.
Yeah, but it's just like I like the way what's it called?
What would you say Egyptians were? They were like.
I would say they were creative and very determined to be the best.
Like Egyptian, right? People, would you say they're their own religion or what?
Yeah, they had their own religion. The pharaohs, the Ra, the god, the god of sun.
A set of people that their own religion or something else. Like, what would you call them? Instead of like I don't know, religion or let's say.
Yeah,
like,
they were. They were their own culture.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, they were their own culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just like they had their own religion, their own beliefs, their own way of doing things.
Yeah, like, I really like. I'm like fascinated how they operated, like the way they believed and stuff and all that, bro. It's fascinating, bro.
It is because like being peak Egyptian. The thing is, you know how they said every day has slaveries and all this.
Yeah.
That's not the case. I think it was more of like these guys were workers. All the people that they were actually not slaves at all, they were workers. So how is, you know, show you in the movies like all these slaves working in Egypt being whipped? No. I think if I remember correctly, there was a documentary or something showing these guys were workers. Every day, the government back then supplied them with food. They had good feast. They had the good food. They had good wine. They drank all the workers properly. They looked after the workers. They had good facilities for sleeping. They slept well. Wake up. There's like a 9 to like they woke up in the crack of dawn, worked until late till the night, had sleep, and then it was like it was like a work thing they did. They worked.
Yeah.
And they got paid. They didn't get paid. They got consumption of food that was equal to pay back then. And then they were happy with it, and then that's it. They worked to build the pyramids, and that's it. There was no slavery for that. It was just hardworking people, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want to play some match or?
Okay, I think I'll just will end the talk show for today.
Yeah, because I think it's been gone for a little while. Yeah.
It's gone, bro. It's almost been an hour and a half we've been talking.
Wait, oh really?
Yeah, it's hour 21 minutes.
If ever hasn't fallen asleep, bro, I would suck you off personally.
No, the thing is, I liked this because it's really cool because we start from somewhere, we get into some in-depth talking. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hard.
It doesn't matter the subject. It just always leads to somewhere. Just crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, see all my people. I love you. I hope you enjoyed the.
Before we do end off, what are we gonna start the next talk show off with? What topic?
I don't know. We'll just go with it.
No, we'll figure it out on the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because to all my viewers who watch my videos, I know that talk shows are a different pace to my usual content of me being a lunatic. But yeah, I like keeping talk shows more relaxed and turned down, unlike my usual videos of full-on max high beat.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Have a lovely day and good night.